Snake Wood Net Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Man, don't tell me I've been played for a fool. I was over here giving Glorilla her props because her parents came out here and kind of clarified that she wasn't a dirtbag child that wasn't looking out for them. And it seemed so sincere. I even said Glorilla came across for the first time as soft, pretty, dainty, and feminine to me. But I looked like I might have to take it all back. Think I might have been scammed. A brother came out and said it's Bush, Poetic Flacco, he doing the heavy lifting. And he covered it and he put the pieces together in a way y'all know that I'm not gonna do, but y'all all have seen it play out. He said this, she say this. But if you haven't, just look how all this has come together and continues to play out. I seen a meme that say, Glorilla look like twin or sister that's been going off on her, came up on 4,000 from being online with this campaign and went, as soon as she got the 4,000, spent it on a $3,700 chain. Hey, you know, can't knock her and never had nothing. We've all done it before. As soon as you get something, get off. Hey, let's check it out with no further ado and see what Glorilla and her family has been up to.
This Glorilla and Brorilla situation is probably worse than I think anybody anticipated when like Glorilla's stud sister first came out and started to expose Glorilla and claim that she wasn't doing anything for her family and she was selfish. You know, the twists and turns that have happened is something that I didn't predict. Like, I've never seen a more dysfunctional family. Like, Glorilla just came out and confessed and admitted that her sister shot at her and try to kill her at some point in their lives. Before we get this video started, if you're in need of some money and you really need to find a way to get your hands on some
public record, I ain't gonna talk about how you got me sent to jail for a whole week. We ain't gonna talk about that. How you tried to shoot me, you set me up, you got me sent to jail. We ain't gonna talk about none of that, all right? I ain't gonna talk about half the stuff you did. Just leave it alone. You doing you right now. Keep doing you. Keep my family out of it. Keep me out of it. You see, you at where you at all because you said my name?
Nobody wins when the family feuds. We know this, y'all.
You could have been saying my name and did a positive. You went about the wrong way, y'all, and now you'll never get a penny out of me. And y'all saying other people, the ones y'all got y'all input to put on it, y'all ain't never been, my whole life, even before I was rich, I always been the one that never asked for shit.
I did my research and come to find out the shooting actually took place. Like, this is a real thing. She's not just talking out her box. Like, her sister literally shot at her at some point in her life, and now the sister is online convincing the public that Glorilla is this big, bad, evil monster for not funding her lifestyle. The alleged incident took place May 29th, 2015. Victoria was age 19, which is Brorilla. She was arrested for this. Now, Glorilla claimed that, you know, she shot at her. The incident report doesn't show that she shot at her. What it shows is officers were called to a hotel, 2949 Airways. The hotel room was 239. Apparently, Glorilla called her mama, Olivia Woods, and told her mama that Victoria was pointing a gun at her, was grabbing her in a threatening manner, snatching her by her clothes. Now, Glorilla also told her mama that the suspect told her to shut up before I shoot you. The victim also advised that the gun was not pointed at her, only threats were made.
Man, this sounds similar to the Tory Lanez thing. I'm on my mama. Jeez.
Officers arrived at the scene and Victoria, like, damn near confessed, snitched on herself, told them folks that she actually had a gun, but she ain't do with the gun with, you know, like what they were claiming she did. She actually hid the gun outside the parking lot and then told the police exactly where the gun was, like a dummy. So she was arrested for it, all right? So from what I see, though, it doesn't look like Glorilla was actually shot at, right? Glorilla told them folks that the gun, you know, was being, I guess, used to threaten her. And that's what Victoria was arrested for. This paperwork surfacing convinced a lot of fans to kind of, you know, start taking the side of Glorilla. Because at first when this news started dropping, Glorilla is really charismatic. She was winning a lot of people over. and her essentially saying that, that Glorilla was being stingy and foul and not really taking care of her family. And then the other brother came out and confirmed this. A lot of folks was kind of on, Glorilla's side, but this paperwork kind of brought everybody back on Glorilla's side. And then Glorilla proceeded to go live herself. Because Glorilla right now has been on Facebook Live for the last week. I've never seen anybody on Facebook Live as often as she is. She's been on Facebook Live as if it's like a 9-to-5 shift. 4 hours each time for about 3 times a day. 12 hours on Facebook Live. So Glorilla took the live to kind of explain her side of the story. And she called her mama and her daddy, right? And the parents confirmed that Glorilla does a lot for them and that Glorilla is dead ass wrong and lying about everything.
She talking about she sent my mama $1,300. Baby, you owe her $1,200 already. Huh? What's up, mom?
Hello?
Yeah, mom. Toya said she sent you $1,300 today. Well, how much money did she owe?
At this point, this where I was like, okay, go Glow. You done did it. She come across feminine, dainty, and I was convinced because of what moms and what pops come on here and say that, you feel me, this is the way reality was. Then until you'll see as it keep developing. She threw me for the okie doke.
You already. Did she borrow?
Latoya owed me $1,200.
She already owed you $1,200, right? That she be borrowing every chance she get, right?
Right.
She should have gave you double that. Since she getting this little money to go spread lies, she could have gave you double that, right?
Right.
We ain't gonna disclose what I give you in exact dollar amount. But what happened every month, Mom? What happens every month since I've been famous?
You pay my rent, and I know a lot of people were talking about you buying me a house. I didn't want you to buy me a house. I didn't want to buy a house at this age.
I'm listening to you.
Clearly, the mom is lying for Glorilla. Like, what do you mean you didn't want to buy a house? You prefer to rent? Excuse me?
Well, I did see a video yesterday of, what's his name? Michael Epps sharing that it took a while for his mother to accept him buying her house. I mean, I don't know if that matters at all. Oh, my mama.
At this age, I didn't want a house. At what age? In your 50s, you don't want to own a house, you want to rent? What? Especially if your daughter is offering to buy you a house, I would assume cash down and you own it. Stop it, bro. Like, and if she didn't buy you a home because you told her you don't want a home, then why was she doing interviews telling people she bought the mama a house? Why did we only find out she didn't buy you a home because of the hating sister who came forward, right? It sounds like the mama is coming forward and, doing PR for Glorilla after she got exposed. That's what that sounds like. It sounds like the sister brought too much truths to the internet and spilled the family business. So now the family is going against her and taking Glorilla's side.
It didn't sound like that to me from the way the mother was speaking. But watch, when they show this clip, it's going to be obvious the mother has had different feelings. But still, I don't think that she was obligated to come online and say one way or the other about her daughter. This is the internet. It's not everybody's business. Oh, my mama.
But as you guys will see, after this phone call, right, after the mama and Glorilla kind of, did their whole little PR thing, the sister responded back with receipts that made Glorilla and her mama look crazy.
Yeah, I didn't want at my age. I wanted to rent because you were having me travel all over the place. So, I wanted to rent, so I could pick up and leave as I wanted to.
Did I get you put in another house if it's rent or bought, whichever one it was that you wanted to do?
Yes, and let me tell you this. She bought me a car that I've always wanted. She promised me when she was 7 years old that she was going to get that car when I couldn't get it. And she sent it to me last year.
The Woods family ain't none of y'all goddamn business. That's my business. All them my children.
She put them in the business though, Dad, so you can't get mad at them for talking what they talk because she got on there and put them in that lying ass business.
Listen, baby, I don't get on there because I done dated all y'all my children. Victoria.
See, Pop's making the most sense right there. See, people keep thinking, trying to judge us by what was said at what time online. The thing is, it's online. And if we're going to throw you off, any member of the family, don't feel like this business, belongs online. I can relate to that. We ain't got to give nobody our real. There was a phrase back in the day, so you don't air out your dirty laundry. That's because clothing lines and stuff were common back in the day. You just didn't put your filthy drawers out there. Oh, blah, 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 blah.
Need her. She know better. Friends of our family being whatever happened to the Woods family, good or bad, that ain't none of y'all concerned. I'm the dad. I love all my children, but I do not appreciate what Victoria's doing to my family name. I really don't. She ain't got no business. Whatever disagreement.
Daddy.
Her and her sister and her mama.
F her. Daddy, I don't want you to say all this. We know she wrong. Blase. Tell them how I treat you. Tell the world how I treat you.
Man, look, you have been outstanding. I could never pay you back for all the shit. I don't lost count.
You know, Dad, that's all that matters. You and my mama taking care of, and I'm happy.
You take damn good care of me.
Thank you, Dad.
You take damn good, man.
You deserve
I
it.
ain't got no complaint.
The man fake. Yo, this family is fake as hell, yo. Keep people like Glorilla family from around me. So when Glorilla got them on the phone talking, oh, they understand it. Oh, they are like they understand. Oh, she's the perfect daughter. She's amazing. But behind her back, they dogging her out to the sister. The sister only think the way she think about Glorilla and how she treat her mom and dad because the mom and dad is telling her these things. So the sister, after Glorilla, made the mama go live, the sister released messages of this like mass group text, apparently like the mama used this like mass texting app, right? So, and it's a family group chat. So the sister released messages from the family group chat that Glorilla is not in, where the mama is.
Nah, it seemed like Glorilla is in here because like she speaks directly to Glorilla in this group chat on more than one occasion.
No, I think she's in it, right? But like the mama is addressing Glorilla like publicly, right, in this little group chat, and the mama is talking about Glorilla, telling her how she's bad, she's doing her siblings wrong, she don't love the family, she's not taking care of them, and if this is what you're saying behind closed doors, then why are you faking the funk when she calls you? Why not just keep it honest? Hey, bro, you wasn't doing what you were supposed to do for the family.
Poetic Flacco, you in particular, I can remember you being on a podcast, on a platform, speaking about your family, your last name, and how much it means to you and how much you were willing to do behind this honor. So you should be able to relate as to why, no matter what goes on behind closed doors, the parents, of course, if not anyone, is going to try to put their best foot forward to the public. Pop's already said it. No matter what goes on in the Woods family, it's nobody business. This is our business. They don't owe nobody the truth on this internet about what transpires behind the scenes in their family. They just simply don't.
But the sister releasing this made Glorilla and her mom look crazy. So the sister posted their group message, right? Their like group text. They use an app called Mass Text or whatever it's called between Big Eddie, Glorilla, her mom, Ollie, is the entire family and all the kids, right? So the mom wrote a message in chat.
And I'm going to keep it a Google. This message sounds horrible. Absolutely horrible. However, this is a private, personal issue. Flacco's going to refer to it as public multiple times, but it's not public. It was a private group of family members.
And this was back in June, I believe, that the mom wrote this, okay? At the top is the actual number, but, obviously I cut it off because I'm not getting no strike. So the mom wrote a message in a group chat to Glorilla, and she wrote, "Hi, Gloria. Are you mad at me about something again? The award show is Sunday, and you haven't said anything more to me about coming since you told me that we will be there. This is beginning to be a pattern. When I forgive, I forget as well. But when I see the same behavior repeat itself, then it causes me to remember what I have forgiven."
And moms is very well spoken. They talking about growing up with rats and roaches and having less. And, they even attacked the character of their parents as to why they would have so many. But mom seems very articulate and intelligent as she strikes up this private, personal message to her child. Most parents do not put that effort into not being offensive, not being disrespectful, especially while writing a complaint. This was excellent.
You keep getting my hopes up of celebrating your successes with you at your contract reading as well as recent award shows, then snatch the rug from under me by not responding to my calls or texts prior to the contract signing or award show. I wonder if Glorilla is like embarrassed of her family and that's why she don't want them around. She would write, you even...
It seems like that definitely has to be a part of what she's going through. She does not seem too proud of the fam. Oh, my mama. Watch, as her mama continues to speak, it's going to be more obvious that may be exactly what we dealing with. Oh, my mama.
asked us to retire, and I did. Elder and Daniel didn't retire, even though you spoke to Elder yourself and asked him to retire. You said you had us, but every time you give me anything, I have to ask for it. This don't sound like the call we just heard, bruh. Glorilla called her mama, and on that call, the mama said what? The mama said what? The mama said what? Oh, come on, bruh. This nigga don't. The mama said that Glorilla go over and beyond for them. Do whatever they want. That they don't even gotta ask.
Because she was speaking to the public. I just want to say once again, and your dirty laundry is not for the public. You don't owe nobody the honesty about what goes wrong. You work it out in private, and you put your best foot forward when you come to the public. Moms and dad did exactly what they was supposed to do, and Pops explained that when he spoke.
He just does it. But behind closed doors, when they not trying to save face for the public, all of a sudden, Glorilla ain't doing what she's supposed to do. So then she goes on, you said you had us, but every time you give me anything, I have to ask for it. For the longest, you didn't give me a penny till you started hanging around Cardi. From what I've heard, she's all about taking care of family, just like your friend Glossy. You didn't even move us. God blessed us with the cars and houses. Remember, I told you that I was expecting Lil G, meaning you to help us, but had to go to Big G. So Lil G is obviously like Gloria name is Gloria, but but she's also nicknamed Hallelujah. So Lil G is her, Big G is actually God. So Lil G, is Gloria, Big G is God. So she was saying that Lil G was expected to help them out, but Big G had to come through. So when she said Big G, God blessed us with the cars and the houses. She's saying that God gave them the cribs, God gave them new cars, that Gloria didn't do a goddamn thing for them. But again, that call was a little different, okay? Your actions towards me and the family are very disrespectful. The last time you showed this exact same behavior for the Grammys, we went out and bought stylish as well as expensive everything that we normally wouldn't have. So the mom is saying that when Glorilla invited them to the Grammys, they went ahead and spent money they didn't have to make her look good. So she won't be embarrassed of how they showed up. So she says, we bought stylish as well as expensive everything that we normally wouldn't have bought to make you look good so that your colleagues wouldn't look down on us again. Again, meaning they looked down upon them the first time. You know whom I'm speaking of. In actuality, you should have purchased our look from head to toe because we're representing you. You have my children backstage looking like bums. Your own little brother refused to take pictures with you because his shoes weren't in good shape. Roscoe did take a picture with you, right? But look at his shoes. Speaking of the children, it's horrific the way you're doing Lil Eddie and Miracle. Now the sister, again, the sister came out and said that a couple of her siblings are living with Glorilla, but Glorilla is treating them like housemaids instead of looking out for them and trying to elevate them. And the mama confirms it here. The mama says, you have my children caged in your home, not feeding them, nor allowing them to go outside anywhere. You have Lil Eddie, who is emotionally unstable, walking around the house all day with a rifle strapped to him like he's Rambo. You say that you're a millionaire. Get professional security. Hold on, bro. Glorilla got her autistic brother playing security with a rifle. Yo, she don't value the life of anybody in that house, bro. If you got the autistic brother with a rifle, bro,
They trying to put that autistic on them, like autism is not a spectrum, and some people are highly functional, and you could never tell that they were autistic. Maybe, I mean, is bro complaining about patrolling? A lot of time brothers feel like, you know, they trying to kill her off, y'all. How many of y'all think she owes her family anything, and if anything, more than what she has already provided? You see, Clarissa Shields been going through similar accusations recently. It's just crazy.
That's out of pocket. Out of pocket. Miracle's hair in old braids under a cap with Teezy walking around with expensive hair in her head. So Teezy is apparently one of Glorilla's friends, and the mom is saying, yo, your sister got old braids in her hair. When we pulled up, the sister looking dusty, but your friend's looking fly and expensive. How'd that work? But you're supposed to take care of your sister right before your friends. But they choose you. You even had Teezy's family in your home chilling with them for almost a month, but had us to come down much later, and all we did were be your slaves, fixing up your house. Your own daddy comes to the award shows in suits that I bought over 15 years ago for him. We went out and purchased luggage, among other things, when you asked us to come to your signing with Gotti. We were packed and willing and waiting on your call to go to the airport, and you didn't have the decency to answer your phone or even inform us that we weren't coming until you got tired of me calling and texting you. Then you finally responded with a text the next day. What is this? What fame does to a person? Now, if you guys remember, like, Glorilla signing, I'm sure you do. Glorilla, like, her signing went viral because it was like, on this video right here to find out about the Corey Holcomb drama. On this video right here to find out about the Corey Holcomb.
If you want to, get the rest of Poetic Flacco's commentary, you're welcome to go over to his channel. Check it out. Flacco, thank you for letting us borrow your content so we can get the timeline, just so we can give our thoughts here in the black box and in the comment section. Whatever's going on between Glorilla and her family, at least with her parents, I feel like it's reparable. So, and I also don't believe they owe the public any explanation as to how they got there, what they've been through, or anything. I think even with the sister that's gone rogue, it's reparable. I think they need to do a big huddle, get it together, and keep their dirty laundry offline. I don't know about your opinion, but that's mine. Jeter.
Let me get you on camera. Where you from?
California.
No, for real. Leave it on. Serious though.
Watts, baby.
I know where you from though. Where you from?
Eastside PJ Watts.
I'm from Grace 2 House, nigga.
Right.
They call you, homie?
Big Slice.
Big Slice?
Yes, yes.
All right, nigga. They call me Puto, cuz.
Right.
You in that puzzle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.